What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to Assetto Corsa Competizione, and today we're going to go to Spain, Barcelona to be precise. What I thought we'd do is we'd put this up against the original Assetto Corsa, and the car we're going to choose is the Ferrari 488. This is actually the 2019 488. Let's just open the doors. I love how we can just, these little things for me make, get a look at the interior there. These little things for me is what really set these games off. But yeah guys, Barcelona, this is going to be a 10 minute race, this one, and then we'll probably do however many laps we do here, we'll check out on the original Assetto Corsa. It's going to be quite interesting to put them back to back. Now I didn't know which one to start in, but I thought we'll just start here, you know, because it'd be interesting to go back. Anyway guys, put your sim belts on. Next time I see you, it'll be at the track. Right then guys, we have arrived. This is going to be interesting to put these back to back, just to see how different they feel. Now when I'm feeling this, I can't feel that it's a Assetto Corsa, if you know what I mean. But rolling starts, we'll probably just do a standing start and that. I don't think you can do rolling starts, probably can't, but the Ferrari, this is a very popular car, I do know that. But look at the graphics though, they're absolutely stunning. Use the brakes. Tyre heat and brake heat is very important. Oh, right, green, and we're away. Barcelona, just a 10-minute race. I don't know how many laps we'll get to do, but oh, it sounds fruity like. Listen to that gear whine. Right then, now I've only had one go on this circuit, it's been a while since I've drove it, so bear winners. I've got the AI on 92%. Oh, but the force feedback feels great. This feels very different already to that BMW. But look at the AI though, the AI are really good. That Audi, that glorious naturally aspirated V10. This is a turbocharged V8 in this car. It's slipping up the inside there, that was quite cheeky. Got the spotter on as well, he's very helpful actually. And when I first fired this up, it had like a radar on it, like it showed you where the cars were like around you, and I just thought, well, that's not realistic at all. Like real race drivers don't use radars, do they? So I just turned that off. But oh, what a great feeling I'm getting through the track. The reason why I picked this track is because this track on the first Assetto Corsas got one of the most detailed surfaces out of all of the tracks. Now all of the tracks as well on this are laser scanned, and I do know that's a laser scanned version as well. Can we slip one up the inside of the Porsche? Of course we can. We get two of them. Actually the AI feel quite slow here actually, so far anyway. It is the first lap though. Oh, fire it in. Right, really lean. There, I've just planted my foot, really leaning on the traction control there. But I'm getting a great feeling through the force feedback. It's got a great sense of weight transfer, you could say. Really great sense of it. I think I do prefer the force feedback on this to the original. Anyway, let's get tucked into this car. Let's graph came down into turn 1. What I'm going to do actually is turn the traction control down as well. I want it on 3. 150 mile an hour. Oh, we are flying. I'm going to brake about there. Oh, them downshifts sound fantastic though. Right, and feed the throttle in. Still got to be quite gentle on the power. But one thing I do think is a bit just weird of this is when the car's sliding. I'm not sure of that. That's another thing that I want to test on the original. This isn't, I was going to fire it up the inside there, but this is not an overtaking spot. But if we can get back on the power nice and early, which we can, the Lamborghini, but look, it's blocking the line. This is a good little overtaking spot though. Toodaloo, how are you? Toodaloo. Right then, on the power, first gear, tiny little bit of oversteer there on the exit, but it felt very manageable. Into second, get it in. Oh, it's there, big slide. See, I felt like I just totally lost control of the car there. And you could sort of say, well, you had, but it's just, it's like I get so scared when that happens. For some reason, I always seem to recover the car though, but I just don't know what to think of it. The eyes seem to be getting a little bit quicker now. But another thing what I've noticed is you use first gear a lot of. like really the gears are like they seem very long geared. Oh, a little bit wide there though, missed the line. Oh, but the force feedback it does feel really good. Missed the apex again there. Come on, Barnett, what are you doing? Right then. Right, get it in. Feed the throttle in. Really feed it. Oh, a little bit of understeer. I can feel the understeer building up actually there. On the next lap, we'll have a quiet one. Because I'm not sure how many laps we'll actually get to do. But anyway, let's get tucked in the slipstream into 6. 160. This is quite a hard place to overtake this though. Try leaving it in second. See, we're getting a decent race here. Get that line. Really try and hug the line. Oh, got on the power, great there. This car feels very pointy, like you can tell, like it's mid-engine, it's got that lovely like mid-engine feel, where the front's very like darty, so to say. Like there, I tried to like make the car like slide, I tried to make it misbehave, but it put the power down great. Oh, as we go up the inside, into first, right, on the power, oh, they put its power down great though. Can we get the Aston Martin? There's another one down.
Clear on the right.
Oh, I thought I was going to miss the apex there. But that spotter's hand, you can know where them cars are around it. Try leaving it in third. Maybe it's could have done. No, I think that was the right call. But in the slipstream again, this is sometimes normally a good spot for overtaking, but oh, nah. On the power, feed it in, really feed it in. Really got to be careful. Right, try and hug its line. Now a lot of people don't like this circuit, they say like it's boring and whatnot, but I think it's a good circuit. Granted, I think the MotoGP one's version when it better, I mean better when it, because it cuts like all these little chicanes out. But I think it's a great track, great detail, got a hell of a lot of detail to it. But anyway guys, what we'll do now is we'll have a good listen to this turbocharged engine. Be an urge.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We're back! Oh, I really feel like I'm hustling this car actually. I might actually get 5 laps as well. Break about the 100 metre board just before it. Being consistent's the hard part. It's quite, I'm not going to say easy to be fast, but you've got to be consistent. That's the key to on this. And that's what I find being hard, like driving on the limit and like being consistent is the hardest thing for me. You can see it might be starting to go a little bit dark actually, because I've got the time multiplier on 24. Really pedal the throttle in, really ease it in. See if we can get this Lamborghini. They look like they're having quite a good little battle going on there. Feed the power in, really feed it. This actually puts its power down really well. Oh no, my glasses are starting to steam up as well. there's a sign that I'm really trying, I tell you that. Great feelings I'm getting through the force feedback though, actually. Great feelings on the power. Oh, got on the power lovely there actually, but we've got the wrong line on the outside where it's going to cut off. That was actually pretty fair driving, I suppose.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Feed the
left.
throttle in. Oh, I think he made a little mistake there actually. But really feel like I'm hustling this Ferrari. It is going to be very interesting though when we get on the original ACC, like how the force feedback feels, like how different it is. Like from what I remember, like this does feel like typical Assetto Corsa, you know, just like a better version you could say. But this uses the Unreal Engine, where on the original Assetto Corsa it was like a, how can I say it, like its own engine. But anyway, great in the slipstream here, firing it down the straight, 150 mile an hour. Let's get that inside line, lovely, into 6th gear, last of the late breakers, hard on them brakes. Oh, that was very late. I don't know how we got away with that, but we did. Back on the throttle, trying. Then you've got to really get the car to hug its line here. That's the key, get it nice and tight. Then power down and let the car just naturally push out wide. Into 4th gear. Nicely, can we get the Merc? Oh, Natty blocked the line. That was good defensive driving though. But, oh, can we get on the power? Nice and early on the power. This is normally a good overtaking spot. Oh no, we still couldn't get it done. But that was great driving from the EI. Great driving. Into 4th. This is a tricky little bit of the circuit sometimes for me. I'm only always there and then go wide there, and sometimes come off the track. But like, one thing I'm gonna say about these cars, like, they're not hard to drive fast like GT3, but that's good because GT3 cars, oh, we'll go up the inside. GT3 cars aren't supposed to be like hard to drive. Like for the gentleman racers, so to say, like people with money, just normal, a lot of normal people just race these cars. And not all professional drivers who drive GT3 cars. But that was great stuff. Oh, bloody hell, I clapped at that curb there though. Dropped it into 1st. The final time, but what a car this is. I don't know if I like this or the BMW better, I'm not sure. Where we finished. Hey, we're on the podium. Not bad. We are on the bloody podium. Check it. Haha. Oh, look at the Italian colours and stuff like that. Looks mint. Haha. Yeah. Right, what we'll do now is, guys, we'll check out this replay. Right then, guys, that was a quick 5-lap race at Barcelona, Circuit de Barcelona, in the Ferrari 488 Evolution. Now, that was great fun. Oh, I had mega fun actually there. Somehow we actually got on the podium as well. That was with the EI on 92%. If I put it on like 95 or 97, we probably would have still been stuck in 10th or 12th. That's good if I want to do like a normal race to myself, like a competitive race. But I just think for these videos, it's better you want to see some good overtakes and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, guys, but look, the graphics are really well done, aren't they? They really are well done. I'll go up the inside there, but it is going to be interesting to, I know I keep saying that, sorry I'm repeating myself, but it is, you know. I'm just wondering, like, because this has got the, I think, is it, yeah, the 488 is on the original Assetto Corsa, and that's what we're going to do now. But I just love watching these replays. DLSS is on quality as well, and it actually does look quality. We'll just get to the end of this lap, and then we'll switch over. Look at the size of the diffuser on this thing, man. But like, this car as well put its power down absolutely great. I barely ever lost control of the car. Maybe you could say where you weren't really pushing it, but I don't know if I felt like I was driving on the limit. I really did. But I tell you what, that Lamborghini as well, I have not drove that yet. I wouldn't mind giving that a whirl. I've drove the Mercedes, I quite like that. The Audi was nice, I like that as well. But in my career mode, I'm actually driving a Jaguar. My glasses are all steamed up. But right then, guys, what we'll do now is we'll get onto the original Assetto Corsa. Right then guys, on to the original Assetto Corsa. Now I just thought we'd start here in the showroom just to have a look at the model. Now first thing looking at this is, I don't know, I think this looks better at the minute though. Like that doesn't mean nothing. Got to wait until we actually get on the track first. But let's open the doors. This is a Kronos car, so we can't open all the doors and stuff like that. I just thought we'd have a quick look at the model before we got into the race. See all that. This is a Kronos car, like I said. So, but check this out. But this is still a great title. This, even though it's come out in 2014, it still looks fantastic so far. But anyway, guys, put your sim belts on. Let's get to Barcelona. Right then, guys, on to attempt number 3. Give it a rev, saucy. Revs are up. Let's give this thing some beans. Into first. Away we go. Right then, the first thing I'm going to say, the EI are nowhere near as good as what they were on the ACC. Really not. But never mind. But the car, guys, as well. Like this thing feels like it's like moving about a lot more. It just feels like I'm like a lot. I don't know. It's a lot more nervous. Like the understeer's a lot more like pronounced. But the force feedback feels great. I think I'm actually getting a better like feeling through the track on this. I am. But the car just feels like it's a lot more edgy, so to say. Like I trusted the car more on the ACC. When this, I don't know if I really trust it. But it actually feels very different. It's very different putting them back to back. I thought they were going to feel pretty similar, but no, they actually don't. Oh, quite a bit of understeer there, but I think the car's easier to control, like when it's sliding or like when the car lets loose. I do think it's a little bit easier to, like there, to feel the rear start to slide a little bit there. But that Bentley in front, that's actually a mod. Now I was going to do a video on that car, I wanted to do a video on it, but all you guys will want the link in Assetto Land's disappeared. I don't know if it's back, but last time I looked it was just disappeared. Can we go around the outside of the Bentley though? Like there, I can feel the car oversteering, and like it just really feels like a lot more nervous. The car, that's the best way I can describe it. But on the power, like there, feel the car sliding and everything. But the AI feel alright so far. But before I got all the way, I think around here, and someone just punted me from behind. I'm just going to take my time. Like foot flat. That actually put its power down quite well, but I'm just getting more detail in the track surface where I wasn't expecting that. If anything, but it's been a while since I've drove this, so we'll let it off, you know. But firing it down into 6th gear, 160 mile an hour, where it brakes out. I was braking it about the 100 before, where I feel like I've got to get on the brakes a lot earlier here. But that understeer is just so pronounced compared to what I thought it was going to be. But it does look great though. Guys, this game came out in 2014, but granted I have got like all the sol and stuff like that installed, but it's holding up well, isn't it? It's holding up really well. Oh, I can feel some oversteer coming there. The car just feels very nervous actually. Oh, as we go up the inside, let's try leaving it in second. We are all in 5th position. The first 3 cars have just disappeared though, or the first 2. Oh, engine sounds very raspy though. Oh, see, you can see that felt a bit like I'd lost control there. Maybe it felt actually pretty similar a little bit actually there. It's just hard to, I can't put my finger on it. Just, like on the ACC when I was losing control of the car, like see when the car was sliding, I just really did feel like I was losing control of the car, so to say. But for how old this game is, it's not just graphically, just in the way it feels. It really does feel great. Maybe I think we could have probably overtake these guys, like, but oh, let's just get stuck in that Z4. The car's all a lot older as well, on the power flat. Guys, put it in the cup. Whoa, big kick oversteer there. Maybe it's that, but I think that was more manageable oversteer. But the car's oversteering a lot easier than it was on the ACC. And I don't think that's realistic. I think a GT3 car's like really planted, you know. Right, let's get on the brakes nice and early. I've got the track on optimum as well. Oh, see, the car felt all nervous on corner entry there. Just feels a lot more nervous actually. Right then, let's get the Huggets line. Nice little bit of understeer on the exit of the corner. But the first two cars have just disappeared. Oh, I love the sounds it makes though. Can we get on the power nicely? Oh yes, we can. But the BMW is going to have the inside line. I don't know if we can make the move stick. Let's give him room. Make sure we give him plenty of room as well. He's still on the inside. He's still there. Is he still there? Yes, he's still there. Oh, great racing. Wheel to wheel racing we've got. Oh, that was great stuff. Wow. That was absolutely mint. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive and got the move done, but I'm actually pretty much blown away by that. Can we slip it up the inside though? Nah. Oh, we can't. Last of the late breakers. Let's try first gear and squeeze the power in nice and gently. Oh, we got on the power. Great there though. Really good. Right, let's give this Lamborghini a wide berth. Give him plenty of room. Oh, too much understeer. Now we're still... Oh, yes! This is amazing stuff. Oh, wow. See, we would have cut off there. We would have lost it there. But we've got the inside line. But if he holds that line, he's going to have the inside line at the final... I knew it was coming at some point. I think he's knocked himself off the road, the idiot. No, he's still on the inside. Where is he? Oh, he's still there. Check this out. Right, guys, let's listen to this engine. Benq. We're back! What a race we've just had going there for them couple of laps. And it's looking like we're going to finish on the podium as well. We finished on the podium in the ACC. Really try and maximise all the track. Oh, curb felt quite slippy there actually. Whoa, the curbs feel a bit dodgy. Don't touch the curbs then. Curbs feel very dodgy actually. Flat on the power. That felt great. The car hooked up very nice. On the brakes as late as we're there. I feel tempted like to use the curbs on the ACC. You've got to use the curbs actually to maximise like your speed around the corner. But I'm going to go out there and I do prefer the force feedback in this. Not by much. I just think it's got a little bit more detail. But the biggest difference for me is how nervous this car feels. Where on the ACC, whoa, like there, look at that for instance there. There's a perfect example, guys. And I'm going to leave that in. I'm not going to restart like normally. Sometimes I would restart the race. But there's a perfect example. Now my tyres are way overheated, so I'm going to have to be very careful, because when your tyres are overheated, they just feel like they're made out of bubble gum. Look at the rear tyres. Granted, I am on a soft tyre, right, but I'm going to leave that in, so I'm not going to finish on the podium then. But prime example of how I feel about this car. Like, even if I tried to do that in ACC, I don't think I could. See, my tyres are just overheated. What a shame. What a shame. Oh my god, I'm actually pretty gutted about that. Piss off! But look at that, that's the game for you. That's an example, you know. Like, I'm so tempted just to restart and do another race, but I just don't feel like I can drive this car on the limit the way I want to. Like there, it's down oversteer, I just want to be away from us. Like there, look, you can see on corner, that's because the tyres are just so overheated. They're just dead, the tyres are dead. Oh, hey, it's always the same. It wouldn't be a normal video, would it, if I didn't crash something on this bloody thing. Anyway, let's get to the conclusion. Right then, guys, that was actually very interesting the way that turned out. Now this for me is, when I first started, like I was thought, oh wait, it's pretty similar, but I've got a lot more detail in the track, so like that minute granularity, so to say. But wow, the cars feel very different. These just felt so unstable to me, and once them tyres were cooked, once they were overheated, it was just see you later, mate. Just there's no holding that sort of like car together when the tyres are overheated like that. But graphically it looks fantastic, doesn't it? When this came out in 2014, you know, but like, yeah, you could say you've got the Sol and shaders patch installed, so you know, but it just looks great. But I do like the way it feels, but the hardest bit for me was driving it on the limit. Like, I don't feel like I've got the skill. Oh, big, you could see a kick oversteer there, but I don't feel like I've got the skill to drive this on the limit. Not like I could in ACC, where that just really like I don't know, it just feels right to really push the car, and like the car just feels like it's very connected to the track. That's the biggest compliment I could give it. So I'm gonna go, ACC does feel a lot better than this, much better in fact. Now I thought that they were going to be like very similar, but nah, that just goes to show, putting them back to back, that's when you really see what's what when it's sim, you know. Because like at the beginning of this, before I'd done these videos, I would never have said like that would have happened. Like the car feeling so nervous. The understeer's a lot more pronounced as well, and the car just oversteer. But when the car is oversteering, I do feel like I've got more feeling in the force feedback. I know it sounds weird and whatnot, but yeah, guys, ACC is the game. It's the best GT3 game, hands down, for feeling anyway. And graphically, you know, I don't know what looks better. I really don't. I think ACC's got it by just the details a little bit. Like if you look at the curbing and stuff like that on that, you can see loads of like individual tyre marks and stuff like that. It looks fantastic. But look, I still love Assetto Corsa. It's still the one to beat. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.